Let's talk about the women first.
Sure.
You had a chance to go to the GLIAC tournament again last year. I imagine that's a goal again this year, but how far do you think that this team is capable of going?
I think they could go all the way, honestly. There's a very different feeling about this team this year. The atmosphere is different, a different kind of motivation within the group, and I think they're just super hard workers and they're ready to go out there and compete and give their best. And I think if we show up day in and day out giving our best, I think they can go all the way.
What are the things that you're most looking forward to this year?
Definitely seeing all of us compete and compete in full strength. I think past years we were missing that a lot. There was always someone injured, someone who was on the bench for some reason, and this year it looks like we will have a full roster, which is awesome. And also, this is my senior season, so definitely looking forward to those last matches and playing in the conference again.
We play in first ITAs, which I think we did like a really good job, and I think we got like a really good environment and like team bonding experience, and also definitely doubles. The doubles tournaments help us a lot to work together as a team and also like cheer for each other because we were all playing at the same time, and it helped us a lot to get used to play with another person and to play doubles for the season as well. So.
Doubles is definitely more team oriented, so this is a fun time with my teammates and with my doubles partners, which we sometimes mix up. So it's always a good experience to play with different girls every time.
Those fall tournaments kind of open our eyes to what we need to work on throughout the fall season. And it gives us a few months to prepare for these upcoming matches. We have a little bit longer of a season this year than we typically do have, so we have more matches to prepare for the conference matches coming up. It feels more like a balance this year that we're not always consistently on the road, and the team's very excited about that. They have friends that come support them, and I think that makes a huge difference as well to the fact that they feel the support by not only their fellow teammates, but also other students around campus and just community members around the area.
Oh, it's definitely awesome to be on our own courts that we know, that we practice on every day. There is no burden of traveling, that sometimes can be exhausting, especially going from the UP downstate. It always adds those 10 hours that sometimes we are missing in rest or practice time. So definitely we love hosting other teams here.
I'm really excited for home matches also because we have like kind of the tough ones here. We have Grand Valley Ferris and also Wayne State. So I feel like those tough matches being at home, it's gonna help us a lot because we bring like so much energy.
How has practice been going? What are you guys going to do in this last week?
It's been going really well. I think we're just focusing on strategy this upcoming week, making sure we're match ready and playing points very smart. I think overall everyone's just really excited and enjoying the work that they're putting out here, and I think that makes a big difference.
You came to Michigan Tech from a country that is rich in tennis history. What was it like growing up in an environment that cherished the game of tennis?
Coming up here was like a huge change from my country, but I also like love it here. I love the team. I love the environment and the chemistry that we all have. So everything that I brought from home and like all the tennis environment, I got the chance to like improve it here and also like experience kind of the same feeling as everybody because everybody feels the same.
Each person comes in with a very different perspective, how they grew up, a different background, and just bringing that all in together and the best of what they all have to offer really just grows the team as a whole together. They're working together, and I don't have to be that motivational factor for them. They just do it themselves.
Let's talk about the men. You picked up a conference win last year. That was a really big boost for this team. How much confidence do you think that gives them going into this season, knowing that, hey, we can compete against anyone?
Yeah, it's definitely a motivational tool for them to push forward, keep going. The goal this year is to make the conference tournament. It hasn't been done in a while, and that's really where they're working towards.
Yeah, it was definitely a great feeling being able to be part of this mark for the program. You know, it was a really big win for us. We weren't expecting it, and the team was able to overcome the mark, and definitely looking forward to play Davenport again, and this time we're not playing them at home. We're playing them away, but definitely try to to get the same feeling that we got last year, this year as well. I mean, everyone has been hanging out a lot, so I think that's definitely really important for the team chemistry on the court. I think like we can bring a really good energy, and I feel like everyone knows each other. I don't think we only have one new player, so it was way easier for the team chemistry to kind of the whole team can work together to achieve the goal, which is winning.
Your top player was a freshman last year in Adam, and he's back again this year. Was it nice to see him grow throughout the year last year and then get to the point where he is now?
Yes, I think it's a big experience factor for him. Last year was his first real experience playing consistently on a hard court, which is very different than playing on a clay court surface. So adjusting his game a little bit to match the surfaces that we play on, and so that experience this year really helps him grow further. So we're really focusing on winning a doubles point this year. That's a big one for us. So we've spent a lot of time focusing on the doubles a little bit more. It's always about how those teams are going to match up together, the pairings. So I think it's fun to see this year. There are some real connections in our doubles pairings. So I think that's going to really help them on the court as to communicating with each other and working together and hopefully getting a doubles win this year.
Who are a couple of the top teams that you'll be watching out for on the calendar?
I mean, Wayne State's always tough. Last year they were runner-up at nationals, and I think that's always who we're gunning for. Grand Valley and Ferris are also very tough, so we're hoping to compete well against them as well.
I think the whole team is really focused on those preseason matches. I think it's really important. We have a really good preseason this year, and we're looking forward to have them home, our home opener. I think it'll be really good for the team to start the preseason with a win.